Shalom, giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to elect. Salaki, if my audio sounds a little weird, the headphones that I usually use when I'm doing videos is like, I don't know, I might have to open it up and see what's wrong with it, but it's no longer working. I could hear people, but people can't hear me. The audio coming out, when I talk is not, I guess the wires is messed up, so it's not catching my voice. So if you hear a lot of background sounds and things like that, I apologize, Salaki, about that. I usually use headphones to do my videos when I'm, speaking, because it blocks out, the headphones I have block out a lot of the background noise and things like that. So Salaki, if you hear a lot of background noise and things like that, Salaki. But just want to get into this article about certain NFL players feeling a little iffy about the getting the venom bite. And DeAndre Hopkins is one of them. And if you know about football, DeAndre Hopkins is probably, I would say, if not top 3, top 5 best receiver in the NFL. So, this isn't anybody. This is, a guy who's up there in the league, who puts up good numbers. So it says, Arizona Cardinals wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins deleted a tweet Thursday afternoon shortly after posting that it said he would question his future in the NFL if it meant not getting the C19 venom bite could potentially hurt his team's chances in 2021. I'm not going to go through everything, just going to go through some things. It says Hopkins' tweet came in the wake of an NFL memo that described ramifications for teams that had the C19 outbreaks during the 2021 season that the decimate position groups or entire rosters. During the 2021 season that decimate position groups or entire rosters. The NFL said a forfeit will be declared for a postponed game that can't be rescheduled within the 18-game framework of the season and is caused by an outbreak among players that didn't want to get the bite. In addition, if a forfeit occurs, players on both teams will lose their game checks. So this could cause a lot of issues with them not wanting to get the venom bite, because not only are you losing your game check, you're also causing the team to lose a game, and that's missing out on their chance to head to the playoffs. And if you know about the NFL brings in a lot of money for this country. The NFL is one of like the top sports in the world, really. Like when the Super Bowl comes around, like the whole world watches that. That's like a ritual or a ceremony, not just the Super Bowl ritual ceremony that they got going there when the celebrities perform their music thing at the Super Bowl awards. Not that satanic ritual, but for people, like the NFL Super Bowl is like a ritual. Every year you gotta watch that, because I was really, before I came to truth, I was really into watching football, so I would know, man, like that thing is a ritual. You watch that religiously every year. You don't miss one, But not only could players mess up their teams, but also they could be losing game checks, and this could cause infighting between teammates, because if you don't want to take the venom bite, everybody's going to look at you, the coach, the higher-ups, the other players are going to be like, yo, why don't you just get the thing? You're causing us to lose the game because you don't want to take the bite, and you're also not getting your money, so how are you going to feed your family? So now, a lot of players are going to be in question. NFL players are going to be like, damn, if I don't take that thing, I could be losing my money and also costing my team. And, that's a very big problem. I'll read this part. It says, the NFL's new policy caused ripples throughout the league, with players reacting to the news on social media and at training camps. Hopkins' now deleted tweet read, "Never thought I would say this, but being in a position to hurt my team because I don't want to partake in the vaccination is making me question my future in the NFL." After deleting his initial tweet, he tweeted freedom. And a lot of these NFL players, don't get it twisted. A lot of them, have heard of the Hebrew Israelites. They know that they're Israelites. They've heard it. Some celebrities have came out and said it. Some of them put in their music videos, so they know. They're not foolish to what's going on in the world. They have social media. They have YouTube. They know what's going on. And I'll get like one or two precepts, and then Lord's willing, this will be edifying. It says, he later tweeted, however, that he has 9 more years left in me. Yeah, that's his tweet right there. By the way, I got about 9 more years in me. Y'all have a good day. So yeah, like I said, he's a top receiver, so he has a lot of years, so he has to really consider if he's going to take the venom bite or not, you know? But that's going to cause a lot of confusion because some players are like, they don't want to take it because of what they heard. They've heard the truth. And some of them are just conflicted in general. Because, like I said, these NFL players, they're not just in their own bubble of world. They have social media. They have YouTube and things. You don't think that they've probably seen the videos where some people have taken the stabbing jab, and then what happens? Some people have died from it. Some of these, like he said, he has 9 more years. He don't want to drop dead from taking the stabbing jab, and then who's going to take care of his family? So these are things they have to consider. So they know, they've seen all those videos and things like that. These NFL players have social media. They have the YouTube. They've probably seen these things, man. They're like, look, it's not worth me getting that stabbing job only to die, and then who's going to take care of my family? This right here, and then I'll get some a precept or two. It says Hopkins was one of the biggest names to publicly respond to the NFL's new policy, but others have chimed in, and I'll put this right here so you can see everything. It says Los Angeles Rams cornerback Jalen Ramsey responded to well-known quarterbacks coach Quincy Avery, who tweeted, "I'm gonna guess that's definitely a bad teammate if you don't get the stabbing jab now." Right, so I'm guessing this coach was like, if you don't get the venom bite, you're a bad teammate. By tweeting that he knew 2 vaccine. YouTube, act like I didn't say that. By tweeting that he knew 2 vaccinated people who have tested positive for C19, and that he wouldn't look at a teammate as bad if they don't get the vaccination. No pressure 5. That's Jalen Ramsey's tweet to I'm guessing this coach. He's saying that he knows two people who got the C19 and still had who had gotten the stabbing jab and still got it. So he's like, look, if you don't take it, I'm not gonna look at you as a bad person, and this is gonna cause a lot of issues in the NFL. So I'm going to get a precept, and Lord's willing, this to be edifying too. Because NFL, like I said earlier, brings in a lot of money. And if players are having, beef in between one another, saying they don't want to take it, but some are saying they want to take it and forcing, and coaches are like that, like the scriptures say, if a house be divided, it cannot stand. So if you have a fighting inside the organization, man, that organization is not going to go anywhere, and that's going to make the NFL lose money. So this is Isaiah chapter 24:8. It says, the mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. Right, and this is really going to music, but when you go into mirth is like, let's go into it real quick. It says exultation, I hope I'm saying it right, or joy or rejoicing, and that's what you have when people go to these NFL stadiums to watch the games, right? It says the feeling of joy, mirth, rejoice. That's what they do when they see their team score. When they see their teams win the game, they rejoice. So it says the mirth of tabrets ceaseth, right? And this could cause something to make the NFL cease, because what? If you have a lot of teams that are having players say, "Look, I'm not taking that thing no matter what." Okay, fine. I guess I'll lose my NFL job. Hey, the NFL could lose a lot of players and go out of business. We don't know. We'll see what happens. But, this could be something to where the NFL is going to lose a lot of money. Because, like I said earlier, the NFL brings in a lot of money. So it says, the mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, right? So no more NFL games for y'all, man. This, which is going to come down, because when the nuclear missiles come down, when Yahushua comes back, all that's ending, period. But you're going to slowly see, like the apostles say, this place is going to slowly deconstruct. This place is going to slowly break down. Piece by piece, little by little, the things that you enjoy in this world are going to slowly come down. I think it was yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday. PlayStation. I seen on my PlayStation when I turned it on. My PlayStation was like, PlayStation online is busy. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean you're busy? But I didn't think nothing of it. And then I see brothers putting in the chat, oh, certain websites are down and things is being attacked or something like that. So I'm like, oh, okay. So you see all your little fun and all the things that bring you mirth, that bring you joy, everything's gonna cease. Everything's gonna be brought down low. One more precept. All's well, that'll be it. Come on. Why is it not taking my finger? Salakia. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and 9. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed, right? So all these things that you're seeing, the downfall of America is America being broken down and destroyed. So it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed, right? This place is not going to be healed. This place is fitted for destruction. It says, forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, right? The sins of this place is reached unto heaven. So everything is being brought down. The mirth and everything, all the things that made you happy, these clubs that people like going, very soon these clubs is going to be taken away. The NFL is going to be taken away soon. The NBA and all these little things that you find comforting and bring you joy and happiness is going to be taken away in this place, man. Because the time of judgment is hand. The scriptures say the day of the Lord is cruel. Right now, things are still, looking up and up for people. So what? You have your mirth, you have your happiness, your joy. But what? The day of the Lord is fastly approaching. So that's what? A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of sorrow. So all your joy and mirth is going to be taken away. And like it says, we would have healed this Babylon, but Babylon is not going to be healed because Yahweh Shai, the savior of the nation of Israel, is coming to destroy this place. So yeah, that's it. Lord's willing, this was a edifying video. Just wanted to go into, you see, this, prophecy doesn't just affect little things. Not, I don't want to say little things, but it doesn't just affect, how can I put this? Prophecy, all right, just to make it simple, prophecy affects everything that goes on in the world, not just, the big things that you expect. It'll affect even down to the little things like the NFL. You may not think, how could prophecy affect the NFL? But prophecy could also help, affect the NFL in a big way as well. So we'll see where this goes. We'll see how the players act, and if this, even goes to the NFL and, the other sports that are, I don't know if hockey's really, all that, famous, but I know like the two sports that really bring in money for America is number one, the NFL, I would say, and then number two would be the NBA. Hockey, I know some people get into that in baseball or whatever, but we'll see where this goes with, but that's the point, the last point I want to make, that, prophecy doesn't just, affect the big things in the world. It also affects the little thing that you wouldn't really pay attention to, like your everyday comforts, like, probably watching the NFL games, you chilling at home, just playing your video games on your PlayStation, or if you have the god-awful Xbox, things like that. So, pray that this video is edifying through the Spirit. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shalom.